Okay, 9 to 12 friends working on your insect symmetry. I'm going to show you a quick trick. Well, not super quick, but a great trick for folding your paper and doing some tracing in order to capture some really great symmetry on your piece. So let's go ahead and do that. What you'll need your pencil, you need your Sharpie, and you need a reference photo. So yours will probably be pulled up on your computer. Since mine is being used to record, I got mine pulled up here on my phone. Depending on the shape, like obviously if I have a butterfly, I'm going to want to fold it wide, but my stink bug is kind of taller. So the best way I think to fold it is to fold it in half long-wise. Some people say like hot dog and hamburger, so I guess hot dog. Now, I'm going to use my reference photo to sketch from, but I really only need to draw one side, and that's how I'm going to achieve good symmetry. So I'm going to draw it from the fold line that I created here. I'm going to kind of sketch it lightly first. You should always sketch lightly at first. I'm going to get this little guy's head and his eye. Okay, from there, the stink bug comes across there. Its body comes down here. Right. And I've got antenna here. And then his little segmented legs. So symmetry is when we get a line of symmetry that we can fold our piece upon, and it is going to make both sides match up and be the same. This is a great trick for achieving that. I'm going to add a few details here, but I'll go ahead and draw the other details, I think, after. I really just want the outline. So my next step is to trace the lines I want to keep. With my Sharpie. Okay, so that's step number 2, tracing my pencil lines with my Sharpie. Step 3 is to fold my paper. Now, I think you can kind of see it through the camera. Do you see the outlines of my stink bug here? I think you can. I know that I can. There we go. You can see a little better now. I know that I can. So now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to trace with my pencil and then I'm going to trace on top again with my Sharpie. So we end up doing this 3 times. So we'll do it this time because then when I flip it over this way, I'll be able to see through here and I'll complete my stink bug in a perfect symmetry. Now, if you're having a hard time seeing through, because it can be a little difficult to see, the best trick I can offer you is to go and hang this up on a window. The window's going to let the light shine through, and that light is going to like highlight these Sharpie lines for you. But also, you know, my best recommendation here is that if you just press down in the area where your lines are, then you can see it more clearly. You can also pick it up off the table and just kind of double check that you're in the right spots. Because I know it can be a little difficult to see, but honestly the best way to do it is if you have a good window that gets good sunlight, holding it up to the light and letting that light shine through will be one of your best friends. Okay, I also have my line here. So, okay, pencil again, straight to Sharpie. So you can see this would be a really hard way to see a lot of the details, which is why you want to wait on the details. You're really just looking for capturing that outline as best you can so that you have the same symmetrical shape to your thing. So if you ended up doing a butterfly, you probably would want to do all of the individual like segment pieces of the wings, because that would be important to your symmetry. Okay, so look, you can kind of see through here. I can pretty much pick either side that I want to trace. This one's easier because you don't have two layers of your paper to try to see through, and even your Sharpie marker is bleeding through the paper a little bit. So, in spots where like I didn't match up perfect, I'm just gonna put that into my design. Okay, so that's how you achieve a nice symmetrical drawing by folding your paper and, you know, going through this trace reflection trick. Okay, look at that symmetrical stink bug. It's ready for me to go in and add all of those details to. Do those with your pencil first before you trace with your Sharpie, and then get out those watercolor pencils to add your beautiful color to it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the Schoology Messenger.